impressions, and how to get there. Now that, as Bob said, that's a political question. I can think of ways that I've described a little bit, ways that I can think about how to do it analytically, how to do it in terms of economic policy, but how do we develop financial regulations to prevent bailouts? I mean, we are still struggling over that day after day, 2 years after the Dodd-Frank financial regulatory laws were passed. Now, Congress knew when they passed them that they were very vague, and they were giving all kinds of leverage to the financial industry to help write the details. And that's the struggle that's going on right now. So that's the kind of thing we need to have political movement and people committed, essentially channeling, for better or worse, through the Democratic Party to fight around these things. Last question.
Money on education is the way forward, but what type of skills should be developed? What should the labor market look like from a skill perspective?
Okay, well, one thing I'll say on skills, one of the arguments that's being promulgated pretty prominently now is, of course, the reason unemployment rate is falling so weakly is because people don't have the skills for the new economy, and businesses can't hire them. Well, I don't buy that, because, it was all 2007, before the crisis, the unemployment rate was 5%, not 9%. So all of a sudden the people's skills evaporated? I don't really think that's true. Now, when we think about the green economy, people also say, well, it's an entirely new world. They're going to have to get all this new skills. Well, one of Bob cited one of the studies I did, job opportunities for a green economy. Well, you really break it down. Of course, there are, to put in solar panels is different than putting in windows and wiring in a house. But, it's not like this is an entirely new world that we're talking about. I think there have to be incremental improvements, and, the skill retraining is a good thing, but I don't think the skill problem is really the thing that's holding back decent job opportunities. I think it's politics. I think it's building the full employment economy and making that commitment, and then we build a new framework for skill acquisition around that. Thank you.
And you have been listening to the Cambridge Forum, co-sponsored by the First Parish in Cambridge, Unitarian Universalist, the Lowell Institute, the Friends of Cambridge Forum. For more information about this program, entitled Challenges of Globalization, Economic Globalization, recorded in April 2012, featuring Robert Boland, or for more information about our ongoing radio series, please visit us on the web at cambridgeforum.org. In Harvard Square, I'm Bob Cutner, and thank you for joining us.
Local underwriting tonight provided by San Francisco Opera, presenting Verdi's Rigoletto, a twisted tale of seduction, abduction, and vengeance. Conducted by music director Nicola Luisotti. Now through September 30th. sfopera.com. The California Solar Initiative Thermal Program